Welcome in Sneep. Today is Monday, which means it's Market Monday. It has been pre-release week. People have been cracking packs of the brand new set, Heavy Hitters, and it is awesome. I myself was able to play it and I loved it. We do have release week coming up next week, but in that meantime, there's a lot of people with these cards that they just opened and they're trying to sell them while the prices are high. So we're gonna go over some of those prices today, as well as talk about all the other cards that are upticking. Other than that though, let's just get straight into this. Starting it off with Brute, Smashing Performance. No real reason to have the red marker other than that's the last one I got and I need to buy more. This card went from $3.38 up to $4.90. That's a 39.9% increase. Warrior, Blood on Her Hands. This card went from $13.23 up to $17.75. That's a 34.2% increase. I feel like every other week we see this card going up, and then it maybe comes down a little, but then it goes back up. Mechanologist War Machine. This card went from $3.07 up to $3.90. That's a 27% increase. One of the super strong cards Mech has in its arsenal, but it takes a couple things to make this thing even work, and currently, that's not the most popular in the meta, but super sweet card. Those are the cards that went up. But these are the cards that we're going to talk about now from Heavy Hitters, the legendaries that have come out, trying to see where their price point currently is, and then we can use this data to track in the future to see how far they went down, or if they went up any. Currently, these are just going off of some Facebook sales and some data off of Star City Games, which had some stuff for pre-sale and pre-order. Orum Agis. Currently, the rainbow foils are sitting around $50, then with cold foils for $75. We have Gauntlets of Iron Will, $40 for the rainbow foil. We haven't seen that many cold foils as of making this video go up for sale, so we don't know where that's going to land. I would imagine it's going to be more than the rainbow foil. We could expect that maybe around $80. If we're looking at Grains of Bloodstone, that's sitting around $60. For the cold foil, $145. I did see one sell at that price point. I saw one sell around that $115 mark. I see a couple others up there for $145. We'll see where that lands. Balance of Justice, $90 for the rainbow foil, and then a $180 for the cold foil. Pretty expensive card, but it's a sweet generic headpiece. We'll have to see where this one sits. As well as Apex Bonebreaker. Not a whole lot of data out with people pulling this card and posting it as much. Maybe around $80. Star City was sitting around $80 for this card. I don't even know where the cold foils or the rainbow foils are going to land. This one's so far the mystery. Not as many have been posted online. But these prices are pre-release prices, so keep that in mind. The probability that these cards stay at this price isn't as great, you know. There's only a certain amount of supply of these cards out on the market currently. But as the set releases officially and we all can open packs, get more cards, you have box breakers opening and selling cards, more of these will hit the market and then the supply will go up and then the cost hopefully goes down. Comment down below where you think these cards kind of deserve to be. Let's also talk about the Marvel Heroes, which have come out in Heavy Hitters. It's looking to be the adults are sitting around that $300 range. If you get lucky and you pull a Kasai, you might be able to sell for a little more than $300. And then the young heroes are sitting around under $100. Some of them might fetch a little higher, but $100 seems to be that sweet spot for the young so far, what we've seen on Facebook. Honestly, we're gonna have to wait and see how the meta shifts with these new heroes, and if that hero becomes dominant, then of course their Marvel will become more sought after. So that's what I know about the Marvel heroes. Alright, you know it wouldn't be a real video if I wasn't talking about something Prism here, and we're gonna talk about Luminaris. So Star City Games had these cards for the cold foil selling for around $30, and then I saw a couple other people on Facebook sell for $35, $40. And then I saw other listings which sold for around $100-ish. But where does Luminaris cold foil sit? I don't know. I just wanted you to know about the cold foil price because it's kind of up and down. I've seen a lot of different things going on with this card. But that's pre-release pricing. So yes, pre-release pricing is always a little more chaotic. People don't know the exact price of a card, so they're going to throw a number out there. Due to there is a lower supply and sometimes a higher demand because people want to get their hands on the card. They want to be the first one in their group to play with the new card, or they may have a big tournament coming up. So always be very cautious when you're buying pre-release cards. The set will release next week, so we'll also get more cards in our hand next week, and then from there we can draft open packs too as we play them. Cards will be pretty readily available. Other than that guys, thank you so much for watching this Market Monday, and I'll see you in the next one.